let's see how this goes. I'm just going to be reading scary stories. I will be replying to the chat. I will look over there every once in a while. But that is my plan for this stream, is just to chill, just be whispering, reading scary stories. If you want to go to sleep to them, or if you just want to listen for entertainment, it's up to you. And for when this live stream is posted as a video, feel free to watch it for scary stories if you like scary stories. Stefan, hello. Okay, so the first story. One day, I was home from school from some kind of abdominal pains. I went up to lay in bed and I felt something heavy just drop on the sheets between my legs. I looked, nothing there. Nothing was on the ceiling that could have dropped either. My mom I love when people type mum, M-U-M. I think it's amazing. My mom used to have nights where and yes, I know that's a British thing, thanks. My mom used to have nights where she'd wake up in pitch blackness. There was always a street light shining through the window and feel like someone was on top of her choking her too. That house was weird. I can see that being scary. Manuel, hello. Braden, hello. I can see that being scary if you're just laying there and then something drops on. Just something heavy dropped on the sheets between my legs. I looked and nothing there. And then feeling like somebody's on top of you. Feeling like somebody's on top of you. That's probably terrifying. I just came back from the beach, so sorry I look like I just found this computer and I went live. KJ, what's up? Okay, the next story. These are all from Reddit. These are real, creepy, unexplainable encounters. Jabir, I just look like, just got back from the beach. Alright, so next story. Brian, what's up? Thank you. This happened when I was living in Indonesia. To set the scene, if anyone on the minute off chance knows this woman or someone has told you this happened to them, please do pipe up. It's obsessed me since it happened, and I think about this woman every day. Jabir, I know, you're good. You're good, it's no problem. So we had a house for a while that was a bit like a wedding cake. On top was a little snug room, a bit like ships or crow's nest. You could see for ages. We were in the middle of an empty square patch of land and it backed on. Nia, what's up? I know it was spontaneous. Tonight's a spontaneous night. I might knock off the mic while we're live. That would be great. Okay. So we had a big house for a while. It was a bit like a wedding cake. On top was a little snug room, a bit like ship's crow's nest. You could see for ages around. We were in the middle of an empty square patch of land and it backed onto an unused field, big, flat, and open. So they're saying their house had like a top level where you could see far out. And they were in the middle of a field. No trees, just more flat fields, and then a tall black wall. A wall about 4 foot high separated the field and my house. Darrell, what's up? Justin, what's up? Nia, thank you for joining. Okay, so this house is in the middle of a field, and the only thing separating the house and the field is a wall, a black wall that's 4 feet. So that's the setting. That's the setting we're going for. Thank you, Justin. One day, late afternoon kind of time, I'm up here just relaxing and I hear these blood-curdling screams. Help me, all of that. A woman, probably Australian, screaming in English. I've never heard anything like it. From my nest, I can see her running across the field at the back, kind of limping, pretty sure she was bloodied, messed up either way. She was about halfway through it when I saw her. She was about halfway through the field when I saw her, and it's a big field. I run down to the ground floor and towards the field, and she was gone. No sign of her at all. It took me all of about a minute, if that. I was cutting it down there to get to the field, but she had just vanished. Nowhere to be seen, unless Usain Bolt was pursuing her. It is incredibly unlikely someone came into the field, grabbed her, and pulled her back out without me having seen them. Pretty much impossible, really. I sent my house security out to look for her. I stayed in the field. Sorry about that. I stayed in the field looking, and they went towards where she came from, and over the wall she had to come over to get to that field. It was an unused holiday villa, and they found a sandal and a bit of blood, nothing else. There was blood on the wall where she climbed over, but nothing going the other way. So I know I didn't imagine it or make it up. We called the police, and they came and had a look, and they also found nothing. Posters went up and stuff. Nobody got back to us or anything. God knows what happened when I was coming downstairs, but I know it ain't a bit good. It still freaks me out. So this guy saw a lady running in the field in the back of his house, limping, bloody, screaming. By the time he runs downstairs, get out there, he cannot see her, but the police found they found a shoe and they found blood on the wall in the back of the house. So he wasn't imagining it. Nice reading scary stories live, very Halloweeny. Gusmer, what's up, my friend? I see a lot of eyes shining behind you, Chris. Don't do that. No, I got some. There's a pumpkin right there. That's what you're seeing in the back. It's a pumpkin. Then I got there's some more lights right here. They're red and orange. Definitely fall. Yeah, I don't know what happened, or I don't know. See, when it comes to this, though, I have to remember when I'm reading scary stories online, telling you all what's up. So when I'm reading these scary stories online, and I wish I could screen share with you guys. I don't know if somebody can teach me how to live stream and show you what I'm looking at on my screen. I will literally pay you. Anyways, when I read these on, don't do that. No, don't do that, Nia. You're scaring me. But you have to remember, even though it says like you're reading real scary stories, anybody can post these, and there's some really good writers out there. I wouldn't be surprised if Terrell came on here and just flexed his writing skills and wrote some badass scary story, because there's good writers out there, and all they gotta do is go on there and write something. So I also keep that into account too when I read these. Like, you want to read them like they're real, because that's the only way they're really gonna be scary. You guys get what I'm saying, right? Let's move on to the next story, shall we? I'm getting thinner. We don't want to get thinner. I've lived in 11 different houses in my lifetime. Justin, I did do that already, but I'll do it again. You're right. I can do a better one. I'll do a better one, because the last one I did was okay. I made it because I always wanted to make one. I didn't have everything I wanted to use when I made it, but yeah. Not Terrell, you're talented. But I'm happy you at least put the yet in there. I've lived in 11 different houses in my lifetime, but only had one spooky experience. My husband and I were watching TV. My teenage daughter was out with friends. There was an open doorway to a passage leading to the bedrooms right in front of us, and I saw a figure pass across the doorway. Thinking our daughter had come home without us noticing, I got up to check, and there was no one there. I told my husband, and he had also seen the figure and thought the same thing. Never saw anything again in that or any other house. Lipe, hello, Lipe, hello, hello. So that's pretty crazy. See, stuff like that. Um, that's always a scary thing. Is if you live in a house where if your door is open, you can see all the other doors in the house, and like you can see the hallway. So if somebody were to leave their room and go into the bathroom, you could see them if your door was open. That's how not my room, but the room next to mine. If you have that door open, you can see the whole hallway, and that's a really creepy visual. Because then you automatically, like, whenever you hear a scary story or a scary situation, you kind of put yourself in there. That's what makes it scary. And so I'm envisioning my house, and like seeing something like that is pretty scary. I'm not gonna lie. Anybody in your house. My friend actually asked me the other day, and I think I asked him, but then I answered the question for him. I was like, what do you think's more scarier, like humans or demons? And I would have to say humans are scarier. Because if you see a demon, you already know you're fucked. But you can think a human is your friend and they can mess you up. That's what makes it more dangerous. It makes it more scary. Humans are very scary. I'm terrified of them. I love them. I think they're a gift. But some of us can be very scary. I think everybody is dangerous, to be honest. But that's too deep. That's another conversation for another day. Exactly, Justin. My aunt once opened her main door and felt a presence entering our house, which was confirmed by her dog barking that very moment. Yo, that's scary. That's scary. Oh my god, I just read this. This next story in my head. I read it like a teenage girl, so it made me laugh really hard because the way they wrote this just makes me. Brian, what's up? So this is how it goes. I seriously found one of my pet tortoises casually. This is supposed to be a scary story too, by the way. I want to meet this person. I don't even know who they are. Just by this literally like 4 sentences. I seriously found one of my pet tortoises casually munching on some leaves in a tree. To this day, we still don't know how the actual she got up there. Edit. There were no birds in the area that could possibly pick her up. Edit 2. The closest fence to the tree trunk was 8 feet away, and it was a wooden fence. To make things even more mysterious, I saw her go inside her den the night before. Edit 3. She edited 3 times. But there's 4 edits. This is the third one. Edit 3. Quit calling my female tortoise a turtle. What the fuck? And then this one. Edit 4. I am not from the show Peppa Pig. Yo, I'm like, what? That shit is scary. Tony said, what in the world? Wait, is it true you have an OnlyFans? Because I need to buy it now. Whitney, who told you? I want to know who told you I have an OnlyFans. Who? How did that get out? Bro, this shit is scary. I'm home alone right now. That's why. That's perfect. I'm downstairs by myself in the pitch black too. So, yo, we got each other. You know what I'm saying? We got each other. Tonio's the best with those, just the emojis. He doesn't even have to type nothing. Florent, what's up, Florent? Good to see you. All right, the next scary story from Reddit. She's a fed. I wish YouTube who's tortoise being called Peppa Pig. Yes, I heard that too about your OnlyFans. Who told you? Who's telling you guys this? Is there like a website that's unleashing knowledge about me? I don't even know. I'm not that big. I only got 8,000. That's a lot though, but it's not GB. I expect GB to get some articles like that written about her. A scary thing. Whenever I tell my parents that I remember myself before being born, I vividly remember being in space. There was nothing that I could feel or touch, but I was just space. Wow, that's actually very cool. If I was your parents, I would want to have a long conversation about that. I should send you an excerpt writing like that. Yes, you should. Troy, you should write a scary story too. I know you're busy with a main book, but I don't have an OnlyFans. I was just wondering. That's why I asked. I said, who are they hearing from when I got OnlyFans? Because I do not have an OnlyFans at the moment. It has been discussed on this channel ever since I started going live. Okay, so the reason why we're here is to read scary stories. Brian, that's a good point. A few years back, I was falling asleep with my wife cuddled up to me on my left side. I'm at the point where I'm just starting to fall asleep, but still slightly lucid. Suddenly, the hair on my body sort of stands up. I feel this chill. Then I hear this weird, almost whisper in my right ear. It sounds like someone talking backwards. Think Spirit Healer from Wow, I've never seen that. My eyes snapped open and nothing is out of the ordinary, so I go back to sleep and just brush it off as my imagination. The next morning, my wife says she had this weird dream. She said she dreamed she was in bed and her old childhood friend was standing at the foot of the bed. He climbed onto the bed and began whispering in my right ear. She said, I thought it was a kind of weird dream since her friend had recently committed. Wow. Okay, well, see, that just shows how it's funny how we find stuff scary too, because somebody died because they said he committed suicide, the ghost, but like nobody was hurt in this story, but it's still terrifying because I'm just visualizing like having a dream like that, and the dream is somebody like whispering in your ear while you're sleeping. For real, Justin. Kelly, what's up, Kelly? Don't fall for it. Dang, did I make it in time? Yeah, you made it in time. Lady of the Woods ASMR, hello. Make sure you guys go check out Lady of the Woods ASMR. Show her some love. She does a great job. Alright, we'll move on to the next story. To me, that says my friend is watching over me. That is a very good way to look at it. I'm closing my door right now. Alright, let's go to the next story. This one's pretty long. I probably missed many, still not getting notified for some reason. See, I need YouTube to work with me. Like YouTube, let's be friends. Let's build together. I don't know why YouTube's not giving out notifications. They have to help me. But, love scary stories. I love scary stories too. I'm going to keep reading one. I got one right here. This one's actually really long. Nothing too deep. Because some people write essays on here, which I appreciate. Those are probably the best ones. I'm probably skipping really good ones. If my door opens, I'm running out of the house. Lady of the Woods, you should tell us one of your scary stories. Brian, you have any Indian tribes near you? They have some great scary stories to tell. Should you need any inspiration? Yeah, that's a good point. Humans are definitely scary. If you read the stuff off of Reddit, yes. That's where I'm reading these scary stories right now. But these are like um, unexplainable and creepy stuff. Alright, the next story. I'll get things started with something that popped into my head that I haven't thought about in years. Back when I was 15, maybe 16, I was at my grandparents' house where the whole family would get together pretty often. So there were 17 of us all hanging out, and no reason for anything creepy to happen or let imagination create things. Anyways, I was in the kitchen, which is on the second story and is connected to a balcony. As I was walking past the sliding glass door that go outside, I see, clear as day, a man sitting on one of the railings facing outwards. He was blue-hued, almost glowing. It was really just a glance that I saw him, and he had to do a double take, but when I looked back for my second look, he turns, looks at me over his shoulder, gives me a smirk, puts his hand together, and dies off the edge. I quickly went out and looked over the edge, but obviously found nothing. It was just one weird thing to happen in that house. That guy was high as hell. Justin, you're good. It's no problem. I appreciate you. Thank you. This one's too long, too. The last 4 times I've had to go to Walmart, a coworker I don't really like just happens to be there. Not just after work either. I was there at 5 a.m. the other day picking up some emergency paint because my house was being shown at noon, and he said hi at the entrance. A week earlier, I walked in at midnight to buy some booze because some friends from out of town came to my place for a surprise visit, and lo and behold, there he is buying light bulbs. By the way, no, I don't work at Walmart. Well, then you shouldn't call him a coworker. Come on, guy. Sorry, Justin. Come back in like 10 minutes. I might not be reading stories. Okay, next story. One night at my family's cabin in West Virginia, my brother and I were sleeping on the porch. From the beds we were in, you could see the rocks on top of the mountain. There appeared to be somebody on top of the mountain shining a light or a signal mirror down at the valley we were in, and it stopped right on my brother. I agree, Kelly. Okay, so these it says my brother and I were sleeping on the porch. From the beds we were in, you could see the rocks at the top of the mountain. There appeared to be somebody on top of the mountain shining a light or a signal mirror down at the valley where we were, and it stopped right on my brother and I. We could hear from all the way in our beds that somebody on the top of the mountain was making a hoot or a fake owl call. Meanwhile, on the gravel road leading up to the house, we could hear footsteps. We ran inside, and our parents told us to sleep inside, but that they didn't think anything of it. They thought we were just being kids. The next morning, they asked us why we were walking around outside, and when we said that we didn't go outside, they looked worried and said that they also heard footsteps outside. Wow. He has a fans only page he doesn't know about. Yeah, I'm telling you. There's some rumors getting around. Cabin stories are the worst, bruh. Yeah, like if you ever seen the movie The Strangers. If you ever seen the movie The Strangers, it's pretty pretty bad. But yeah, that's actually how I got deeper into ASMR, was listening to scary stories. So that's how I even started that's how I started my channel. If you scroll down to my first videos, I think my first 9 or 8 are like scary story videos. 5 seconds of summer. What's up? What's up? What's up? Make sure you guys leave a thumbs up on the live stream. Greatly appreciate it. Oh, Kelly, go watch the trailer right now. We'll wait for you. Well, I'm gonna read this story, but you should wait after the story, or you can do it now. All right. Here, one second. When I was in middle school, I was a latchkey kid. Tony, how I am right now. Who goes there? If it's a ghost, show yourself. If it's a ghost, give me a sign. Knock over that flashlight. You're soft. All right, I just sent a demon out of my house, guys. Scary stories turning into scary encounters live. Someone is trying to enter the house. I better not. Won't end well for them. Yeah, if I was like, yo, give me a sign, and then they like threw the flashlight at me, and you guys saw the computer get hit, and then I just get like dragged away. It's on live. Hope your screen recording. All right, so the next story. What is a latchkey kid? Does that mean like your parents are never home when you get home? A spirit box. I go viral for the wrong reasons. If I get dragged by a ghost, I'm gonna have to go to therapy for like years. If a ghost drags you, that's probably terrifying. Like a spirit box is real, and that's for you to decide, my friend. That's all based off your beliefs. Right. Yeah, it would definitely go wrong. All right, so let's read the next story. When I was in middle school, I was a latchkey kid, working parents, only child, middle class house in the suburbs. About as white bread as you could get. Anyway, this one week in the spring, I suddenly and inexplicably got terrified of the basement. I had no idea why. And it wasn't like I normally scared of those things. But like 3 to 4 days go by and I'm constantly freaked out in the basement. It started affecting my sleep. I'd have nightmares. And when I came home from school, I'd pretty much hide on the opposite side of the house. And when I go near the cellar door, I'd sprint. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's what I thought, Sonia. All right, so it looks super familiar, but I don't even remember if I've seen it. Kelly, you would know if you saw that. That's a movie's pretty intense. Then one night around supper time, my mom asked me to go down to the cellar and grab some potatoes or onions or something. I don't remember what. And I hesitated, and my parents saw me hesitate, and they asked what was wrong. So I sort of confessed that I've been having creepy dreams about the basement. Terrell, sorry. My parents basically said Yeah, I'll look at your channel, my friend. Just leave a comment on the live stream itself, so I have your tag there. Jordan Gamut ASMR. I got you. I'll check you out. And one night around supper time, my mom asked me. I told him I have creepy dreams about the basement. My parents basically said, "Sure, son, we totally understand." But I could tell they were kind of rolling their eyes, so I sacked up, and opened the door. Sitting right on top of the step was this huge black cat staring at me. I freaking lost it, shrieked, and slammed the door closed, heart hammering from adrenaline. Turns out my parents had been gardening the week before and had left the cellar bulkhead open, leading to an inquisitive neighborhood cat getting stuck down there for like 4 days. Somewhere early on, I subconsciously noticed something was wrong, but I had no idea what, which led me to slowly losing my shit. Even though I know it was just a cat, I still get chills thinking about how freaked out I was for just those couple days. Whoa, 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 Spicy, what's up, Spicy? These stories are from Reddit. They're from Reddit. Venus. What's up, Venus? Finally made it to a live stream again. Yay. It's good to see you. I'm happy you could make it. So that story wasn't that scary. Um, okay. Okay. Kelly, usually I'm gonna aim for Saturdays. Sundays are when I can't get there on Saturdays. I think that answers your question. I hope it answers your question. Okay, this story I'm gonna read really up close to the mic. We're typically not a believing family, and this is only one experience I'm aware of. We're not going too scary. Don't worry. San, what's up, San? I hear you, Kelly, that's a good idea, but sometimes I leave notifications. I mean, um, like heads up on the community tab. I will try my best to put in a going live. Find short, real spooky stories like 2 lines I once read on Reddit. They were spooky, man. Yeah, I know. I've known those ones that are just a sentence. Those are pretty scary. Those are pretty scary. We're typically not a believing family, but this is only one experience I'm aware of. This was 15 to 20 years ago when I was about 10. We lived in a double-wide trailer on my parents' farm. It was a relatively new farm and trailer, no deaths in them. My room was on one end of the trailer and my parents on the other. The computer office was right next to my room. It had a crappy desk chair that squeaked and cracked a lot when you sat down in it. One night I woke up and heard the chair creak and squeak. It was extremely recognizable and distinct sound. I thought my dad was checking over their radar, as farmers like to do. I get out of bed, walk 5 feet down the hallway to the office, and I'm greeted by an empty chair and office. 5 seconds later, I see my dad coming from his end of the house. He asked what I was doing on the computer. I said I had just woken up and heard the chair creaking, and I thought it was him. He had heard the chair creaking too, as if someone had been sitting down and moving around in it. We both said weird and went back to bed. We both still remember that night. It gets brought up from time to time. There's no explanation for what happened that night. Brother and mom were sleeping. No pets in the house. The sentence in one gets you to overthink. makes them scary, or maybe that's just me. No, that's a very good point. The like one or two sentences, those ones definitely make you fill in the rest of the story, fill in the blanks, because the more details you get, like, I don't know whether I'm brave or stupid for listening with my legs out of the covers. No, you gotta put your legs, you gotta go under the covers. That wasn't too scary though. We're not going too crazy. But that noise I heard earlier was okay. See, and I'm working remote, and I'm afraid of like someone creeping up on me, so I have my desk facing into my room towards the door. So my back isn't to it. Kelly, that's probably the best option. Like with me, if I'm eating with somebody or I'm somewhere, I want to be facing the door. I want to see. I want to know. Alright, so the next group of scary stories we're going to read are hikers, campers, woodsmen, experiences in the woods. Facing the door, facing majority of where people are, yeah. For sure. Excuse me. That's very rude. Alright. Yeah, I hear that. Whenever it's a little bit warmer, I put on the fans on high. Excuse me. I did land surveying work for years in Florida, and over the years had tons of encounters with wildlife. Also, I've been shot at by mistake by drunk hunters. I escorted off a property at gunpoint by angry property owners. Dealt with angry bulls and dogs. Been in quicksand to my armpits. Oh, that's doing work in Florida. I mean, let's be real. One of the few things that I ever dealt with that would make me lose it and run were stinging insects like hornets or yellow jackets. Over the years, I estimate I have been stung hundreds of times. When I started in my 20s back in the 80s, I worked with a bunch of bikers who were all Vietnam vets. These were literally tough guys. I can tell you now that a swarm of thousands of pissed off yellow jackets will scatter a bunch of guys and have them on the run in seconds. Oh no. Crouching in a ditch in the Tensons on the balls of my feet with my hands over my ears while lightning struck all around me. Being stalked by a big cat in the mountains above Salt Lake City, saw him jump out of a tree and noisily vanish. Encountering a black bear on a mountain bike trail in Idaho. Encountering a moose on a mountain bike trail in Idaho. Encountering a herd of elk on a mountain bike trail in Idaho. And snakes on mountain bikes in Idaho, Oregon, and Utah. Kayaking on the Green River in Utah in a storm with 50-plus-mile-per-hour winds. Swimming for my life on the Deadwood River in Idaho when I could roll back up. Being awakened in my tent in Colorado as a torrential downpour was causing slides. I could hear clock, clock, sound of large rocks banging into each other. That one was really awful. I was by myself, just shaking with fear in the dark. Oh no. Oh no. Vaughn, what's up, Vaughn? I just happened to sit down. Now I have to lay down since you're on. Are you planning on doing a Halloween styled video? Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, you yawned. Now I'm yawning. Love it. That's good. Just sent you a yawn from Florida. It's a far travel. They travel quick. They go through the screen. I just remote new video. I'm so excited for her new ideas and content. If you come back to North Carolina, I would love to meet you, man. It's possible. For sure. Jack Fogger, what's up, my friend? Good to see you. I'm glad you could join the live stream. Damn, I told you I was going to tell you last time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I literally got home from the beach and bam, I just went live. Tonio, do you live in? You don't have to say it in chat if you want, but I think it's one of the Carolinas you live in. I'm doing good, Fogger. You know, South Carolina. All right. Next time I slide through South Carolina, let you know. And if I ever go to the Northeast, can meet ASMR for everyone and Tony and Terrell. I already told you guys in their other live stream that just a crazy idea I have is like doing ASMR with my subscribers. Like if I can travel to certain people, maybe I'll do like giveaways and it'll be like a certain thing we do, and like whoever wins, I will travel and we will make an ASMR video together. I think that'd be really cool. But just something I'm just throwing out there. I think it's a fun idea. I'm still yellow badge. Can't wait for the ultimate form. Yeah, Tony, when I North Carolina, I'm gonna have to make an ASMR video with me. I'll tell you what, these bugs in Florida are rude. Fucker, I know. I really wish I knew somebody who was really good with all that stuff, because I would pay them to help me. I would pay somebody to teach me how to do these emoji things, because there's just a lot of things I don't know how to do. Like, you know, it's cool how close you are with your subscribers. Yeah, I don't want it to be like, I want us to have I want you guys to know me better too, because I think you guys will enjoy the channel better if you get to know me better as well. You'll understand my little side jokes. You'll understand more of my manner. It'll just make it all around more inclusive for both of us. And getting to know you guys is very interesting for me, because it's cool to see who's watching me, get to know the people that are supporting me. It's very cool. That's why these live streams are cool. It gives you a chance to immediately talk back. Don't worry, I'm just saying, Tagfogger, you're good. You're right. I want to do it, so you're good. You don't gotta say that. Feels like an actual community. That's what we want. That's really sweet. Thank you, Emily. But yeah, exactly. Well, you can tell by most of the videos I put out that I want you to be able to click on my video and you're like, all right, this is about to calm me down. Or if you're freaking out, like you'd be like, all right, let me go try it. Let me put on this video, see if it helps me out. Or you're confident it'll work you out. That's my goal, is to be that, you know? So that's why sometimes I will repeat myself, but I will change up the video too at the same time, you know, like when it's upgrading. More contact. I smell OnlyFans. Or the daddy's girl. What? Oh no. Please leave a thumbs up on the live stream if you haven't yet. I greatly appreciate it. Dude, something bit me on my arm today at the beach. I think somebody's downstairs. Oh no, some paranormal stuff is happening over here. Yo, you should start screen recording. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Sorry.
Oh my.
I'm sorry. I was scared. I didn't know you were recording. Sorry, I just had to.
You scared the shit out of me, Karen.
Sorry, honey.
I'm just kidding. You want to say hi? I'm live streaming.
I'm in my underwear.
All right, you're right. It's not a good
My
idea.
tooth.
Well, you're in a gown. You're not in your underwear. I get it.
I thought you went live on Sundays.
Karen scared the shit. Oh no. Peachy Life, hello. Flipped over, what's up? Navy, what's up? Good to see you guys. She scared the shit out of me. My sister, I don't know, she was born in June. I think she's a Cancer. That's the great thing about living in the north. It's now fall, and bugs are going back to hell. Where they belong. That's my parents on a call with my friends. How was your day, Crispy? Beachy Life, I had a great day today. Today was a very, very good day. Official springtime here. Yeah, it's about to be fall here. I was about to get up and go grab a weapon and go check my house out. That scared the shit out of me. Damn, that's how you feel, Terrell. I think everybody except people that like love bugs, I think they would agree with Terrell. Besides the people that have tarantulas like crawling on their face and their hand if they want to. Yeah, those people would be like, how dare you? How dare you sing? What the? What's that? I'm telling you, you read scary stories. You watch a scary story, scary movie. Your antennas are gonna be going crazy. What the fuck? I am telling you, man, someone is behind you. I don't see anybody. Which is why I'll be seeing Halloween Kills during the day. Halloween Kills, is that a movie? Just run. The demons ain't no way near. You're scaring me. Relax. It's just a little girl. Should we start screen recording? Yes. Eventually I'm gonna get dragged off. Like I'm just gonna go. So I'm just gonna take my arm and just. You'll have it on video, and then your video will go viral. Do you hear all these noises? It is almost 10 o'clock at night. People need to be in their motherfucking beds. Yes, Michael Myers movies. Yeah, Halloween, yes. You might disappear in the dark. Someone will pull you in. Okay, feet are under the covers. I've hit my limit. admit the noises are scarier than the stories. How do you think I feel after? Listen, my mom just came downstairs. She went out to go put something in the trash. But by the time I responded, just follow the light. By the time I responded to the noise, she was in the garage, so she couldn't hear me say, yo, yo. And then I started freaking out because nobody was answering me. I was like, am I really hearing stuff right now? Let's talk about happy things, not scary things. Okay, let's do that. If you won $1 million right now, what would be the first thing you did? Let me know in the chat. And I'll read your answers. I'm gonna go grab a snack. And don't judge my shorts. These are my beach shorts. Alright. Thanks.
Or
Emily said travel the world. Navy said buy a house. Nia said make my parents happy. Tack Fogger said the green, my eyes. Tonio said go see TLC in concert. Jen said go to Spain. Emily, neon green swords. Tack Fogger would go to Europe. Venus would take the family traveling. You guys like the beach shorts? Thanks. I bought short shorts because my thighs are like as white as my shirt, so I don't want them to be like that white. You know. MS, hello. Let me translate that real quick. Oh, it means cool. Thank you. I was actually going to get a cheese stick, but I didn't have any more. Fund my book and invest the rest. That's a good answer. I love cheese sticks. It sounds like mouth sounds like. People are going to listen. I want you guys to imagine this. People are going to be loading up YouTube. They're going to see my live stream and see scary stories read live. they're going to join the live stream and then they're going to see this. Alright, sorry. Black fucker, don't say that. Everyone has their mind in the gutter. I know I'm here just playing with Jello. They're like, that's... So, what's everybody's favorite flavored Jello? You can say whatever you want. The texture of Jello makes me feel sick. Yeah, I'm big on textures too. Jello doesn't bother me too much. Yeah, Vaughn, you're right. Tonio said the blue Jello. PG said cherry. Tagfager. Pineapple. Emily. Pineapple, I believe. Vaughn said green. Terrell. Blueberry. Nia hates Jello. You hate Jello? Why? I can't for the life of me eat applesauce because of the texture. Did you eat applesauce when you were younger? Because I grew up on applesauce, so that's probably why. Oh my god, there's a pineapple Jello. I'm jealous. I want pineapple. I'm sure they sell it at your nearest Walgreens. We call it jelly in the UK. I rarely eat jelly, but I love frozen grapes with strawberry jelly powder on them. That sounds good. Oh, I said same to Beach Life because they said cherry. Damn. I think it's because some applesauce is a bit grainy. Yeah, I guess it depends on the applesauce. I loved applesauce. Top G Joga, hello. Excuse me. If you guys haven't seen my most recent video, go check it out. It's personal attention. And then my mom just dropped a video as well. Hey Zeus, hello. I want to draw you. Vaughn, please draw me. That'd be awesome. It's Toad. What's up? Howdy, howdy, howdy. Cherry tastes like medicine, and most cherry flavored things are good. I hate cherries too. What's your favorite song at the moment? My favorite song at the moment. Let me go. I can't play it either. I think right now it's Pride. Pride is the Devil. That's by J. Cole. Right now. But I have so many. Leave a thumbs up on the live stream. Please leave a big thumbs up, guys. I'd greatly appreciate it. The contrast with the eyes and beard is just freaking perfect. Why am I so dark right now? Jesus, are you colombiano? ¿Cómo estás? Bien, ¿y tú? Nope, I'm scared now. What are you scared of, Vaughn? What are you scared of? It's okay. You can draw me. That'd be cool. Cherry and grape reminds me of medicine as well. I love cherries, Terrell says. I can't get that taste in some cherry flavored things, but not SLL. You are a master in ASMR. Dominguez, thank you. I forgot how you say thank you in Spanish, even though it's like the first thing you learn. Ever since I was a child, I'd see birthday cakes with cherries like a crime, an ugly one. I wanted strawberries. Have you ever been to California? Emily, I have not been to California, but I want to go. Yo estoy bien. Usted. No one jello sounds ASMR video. Need one. I'm going to do that. You know what's funny? I don't know if I told you guys. The next video coming out on Monday is me, and it's a really good video. I think you guys are gonna like it. If you watch it all the way through, there's a lot of good parts in it, especially when I start tapping on the mushrooms. But it's called Having Fun with Food Objects to Put You to Sleep, or Using Food Objects to Put You to Sleep, where I'm not eating the food. I'm using the containers they come in to scratch, and I'm whispering during it and all that. So that's the video coming out on Monday. I think you guys are going to enjoy it. When you said excuse me just now, reminded me of when one of my barbers held in one of his burps, but it kind of came out. One of the barber ASMR vids, can you do some burps on accident? Being fair, my Spanish isn't that good, especially when I'm drunk. My Spanish gets better when I'm drunk. Actually, it's the first time putting a poll in the chat. Where is it? Am I supposed to see it? Do you guys see a poll on the? Oh, there it is. 67% no. Now it's 50-50. Wow, we are watching this poll change in the middle of the live stream. Look at this. When did you discover you got tingles? I've actually never got tingles. I mean, I think I got it once, but I only watch ASMR to relax. It doesn't really give me that tingle stuff. You see stuff right. Yes, 100%. Is this the live stream of the week, or will you be on tomorrow? This is the live stream of the week. How long you been doing ASMR? 1 year. Vaughn, I don't get many tingles from ASMR now that I know what it is. But in elementary school, I had a friend who used to help me with my homework, and then watching her do it for me gave me tingles. Yeah, that's when I first noticed it, but I didn't know what it was. Fun with Nick Line, hello. I have encountered demons as well. Navy, tell me more. It's thought I used to have a freakishly realistic reoccurring dream about a tall, menacing man standing at the foot of my bed. Later on in life, I learned about shadow people called Hat Man. That is scary. It was a warm feeling down my spine. Yeah. Yes, tomorrow too. I'm too far from home and my bed. I might, but I don't know if I'll be able to go live tomorrow night. So 90% of 92% people sleep in the dark. We got somebody in here who uses the nightlight, which I respect. Are you still single? I gotta skip that. Watching my friend take my paper and read it carefully, knowing she was helping me and knowing she was good at the work, just did something good for me. Yes. Unintentionally, I had tingles in ASMR watching unboxing videos. Shit was great. Oh my god. Actually, when I was discharged from the Navy, I discerned to be a Catholic priest, so I went to the seminary, studied philosophy, metaphysics, Gnostic theology. Was pretty serious about it. Do you know any astronomy facts? No, not off the top of my head. Being a priest, we have to do this 30-day silent retreat in the forest. 30-day silence. It is there many things manifest themselves. Holy crap, I can only imagine 30 days of silence. It doesn't even sound bad. That sounds nice. Now, I do like to talk, but if I went somewhere and I knew we had to be quiet, then it's fine. I would just talk to myself. That's very cool, Navy. I understand. It is okay. I love ASMRs. The other time I noticed tingles was when I was getting a haircut, and the barber said, "Hold on, let me get this off." And I searched. Let me just. And it's just tingle trigger. What? I'm not a priest. I love somebody. I can't believe being silent by myself more than 5 seconds. Of course, you're not single. You're with me in my head. There you go. There's your answer. Alright, guys, I keep even having all these noises in the back. I'm gonna get off the live stream. I had a great time talking with you guys. I hope you guys have a great night. I hope you take it easy. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel if you're not subscribed yet. And, yeah. If you would like to become a member, just check out the description for more ways to support the channel and to get more videos for yourself. Wow, Vaughn is everybody's accent. I know, there's too many noises in the back. Baby, what's up? What's up? Good night, Emily. Good night, Tech Fogger. Thank you. Good night, Venus. Good night, Jesus. Good night, Toad. Good night, Vaughn. Good night, Navy. Good night, Terrell. Good night, Tonio. Good night, Neha. Good night, Zach. Good night, Peachy Life, Venus, Emily. Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. personal attention from members. That will be the next members video. You're right, the members deserve a personal attention. Good night, son. Good night, fun with Nick Line. Everybody stay safe. Have a good night. Gotta dance now. It's always great talking to you guys, for real.